Come put some thrift finds away with me. Another trinket edition. I love thrifting, but the best part is styling, storing, and organizing my thrift finds. So here is my trinket shelf the last time you guys saw it. And let's start by putting this little fan on here. I knew that when the fan was opened up, it would be too big to fit on here, but I was hoping I could do some kind of half open look. I started out here, it looked weird because just didn't quite look like a fan. It just kind of looked like a sliver of something. So I put it on a bigger opening and opened it a little, and I love it. Next up is this little red lantern. I do have quite a bit of red, so I was trying to spread it out, and I moved over my chicken feed and put it next to that, and I like it. I think I might try and hang it up a little higher though. Next, my little terracotta pot. I have rust color items on the bottom, so I'm going to try and put it up at the top. It fit perfectly there, and I have a lot of open spaces up there. Then I had this little vase. It was a little tall for the little shelves, so I decided to put it here and finish out this shelf. Is that too much going on, guys? It's a lot of flowers. Next, I have this base, I think, and I always envisioned it laying on its side. It's perfect there. I got another thimble. This one is wood and red, so again, I'm trying to spread out my red. I'm pointing out all the red, so it looks like that bottom right is the place to go. I had always heard it was good luck to have an elephant, and so I got this one, although someone said its trunk is supposed to be up. Is it bad luck to be down? I hope not. The coloring is the same as this cat and this koala, so I wanted to put it over here, and I really thought that this was good. It was perfect. You fit perfect in that space. And then I had 5 of these little die cuts. They look like old Monopoly pieces, but they are not. I have this Wuthering Heights book, and I thought something kind of antique looking would go cute next to it. At first I tried the kettle, but I decided to use the sewing machine because the kettle was too tall. I wish I had something more related to this book, but I decided on this little picture. I had to move it over though, and you could see the screw, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. I did end up moving it later on. I thought the little record player could go with the Frankenstein because of the way music affected him. But again, that screw becomes visible, and I just did not like it. I just felt like it was too busy. It was taking away from the item, so I moved the music over beside this red thimble. And then I put the Frankenstein book back. This piece is big enough, it can fit on a shelf by itself, and I love the look of it. And since I raised this mirror up, I can put something, drop something, underneath of it, and so I finished out that shelf with this little teapot. I hope it's not too busy. And then, guys, remember this little Dutch woman that I got to hang out with, the bagpipe man? And, of course, I put the bagpipe man in with my daughter's trinket shelf. I had to do some moving around. I had to move the smaller items out of that place, so the brass cat got moved down as well as the little boba tea. She has some really fun items on here, so I moved the vase up, and then that way the man and woman could stand next to each other. I thought they looked so cute together, and now they have a friend to hang out with. So this is how her shelf looked after updating it, and then here is how mine looked. It's really starting to fill in. Thanks for coming by.